welcome to your May love forecast. I'm so happy to have you here and happy 1st of May. I'm so excited for this month. I can already feel the good energy coming in and I'm so happy April is over. Oh my gosh. Wow. So we're just coming out of a period of having several planets in retrograde. There's still going to be a few more in retrograde, but I think that what I'm picking up here is that there's a lot of new beginnings for us this month and reasons to be hopeful, reasons to be optimistic. So with that energy, I'm trying to keep my readings as positive as possible because I feel that that is a huge aid to people right now, especially after coming out of April month. We do have Mercury in retrograde until May the 5th. Venus has gone direct, thankfully, so we can start looking good and feeling good again. I know we all need to, taking care of our appearances, taking care of how we eat and how we live, and feeling good when we look in the mirror. Those things are really important and impact us in a huge way. So Venus going direct. We just have a new moon in Taurus, so there's a lot of good earth energy coming through. And we're going to have a full moon in Scorpio on May the 10th. And this is going to be a really passionate full moon. I'm excited for it, and I think it's going to be very sexy. I think it's going to be very thrilling, and I'm looking forward to it. So we have a few weeks before that, or we have a few days before that happens. So we're just ramping up here, beginning on May 1st. It's not too late to get your love forecast out, so I want to thank you guys for your patience, especially those of you over on Patreon that I did not get to last month. I want to let you know I will be sending refunds out for April in just a few days as soon as the payments are processed over on Patreon. But thank you so much for hanging in there with me, and looking forward to doing your reading today. So I've chosen 3 decks for your reading. I'm going to be using the Wooden Tarot by Skull Garden. I will be pulling messages from the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland and messages from the Romance Angels, which I just adore using these cards, as I'm sure many other readers enjoy using them as well, but I just have lately been loving the crap out of them. So let's get started. I'm so excited to see what's in store for you this month. All right, Capricorn, this reading is for all my Capricorn suns, moons, risings, and those on the cusp. You guys are the first sign I'm reading for today, so lots of good energy here. Spirit, what are the love messages and energies that you have for the sign of Capricorn? This is for all my Capricorn suns, moons, risings, and those on the cusp. What do they need to know, Spirit? Please help guide them. Cards good and mixed up, so they can sometimes be a little bit stiff when I shuffle them. This is a relatively new deck that I'm working with, but not that new that it would pose a problem with shuffling. And one more for my Capricorns that may be watching. Capricorn suns, moons, risings, and those on the cusp. One wanted to cut, kind of weird. So yeah, the 10 cards down for the Celtic Cross spread. Was I looking at the bottom of the deck before? I think I was. We have the 3 of Stones in reverse. Okay, so this resonates with the 3 of Wands in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, or I would say it's the same meaning here, slightly different maybe in just a few areas. So what I'm seeing here is some of you, as an underlying theme or challenge for this reading, has to do with your long-term vision for yourself, making plans. Now, for some of you, it can also mean that two or three options or plans have fallen through for you. And this could represent potential partners or love interests. But there's a need to get at the upright version, which is very optimistic. It's all about growth, right? Threes resonate with the Empress, and the major arcana are all about growth and creativity. And three or more things coming together, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at your reading, your cards here. Okay, we have the Five of Wands, or the Five of Stones in the center, crossed by the Wheel of Fortune, and it is upright. What comes below you is the Six of Bones, which resonates with the Six of Pentacles. What comes above you, we have the Lovers. In the recent past, we have the Knight of Stones. In the near future, I have the King of Plumes. How you see yourself, you have the Eight of Plumes. In your environment, this is also how your significant other or the person you think about the most may be viewing you or dealing with you. And they have the Queen of Blooms in reverse. Your hopes and fears are the Four of Plumes. And your outcome for the month of May is the Moon, card 18. Okay, so you have a few major arcana here, one crossing you. You also have several court cards coming up in your reading, and we'll talk about those. The rest are Wands, Energy, and Pentacles. Okay, so let's start. We have the Five of Wands. This is the energy that you walk into May with. Okay, that this can indicate some entanglements here, some petty hassles or struggles that you may be dealing with that could be affecting your love life. This is also saying that you may have more than one option. Okay, some of you who are single out there, maybe dating multiple people, may have different partners. Okay. Now, if that's not the case, then it's saying that you need to be more competitive in your relationships, you know. Maybe there is arguments and fights going on within a partnership. Maybe you're struggling with someone, okay? In that case, there's a little bit of a negative connotation there with this card. And I'm seeing struggle here, okay? Struggle in terms of you and your partner's viewpoints, getting your viewpoint across. There could be arguments there. All right. So maybe a little bit of a battle going on between you and someone else this month, starting off. Now, your challenge is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. This is very, very, very positive and a very big card. It says that no matter what, Capricorn, you will be guided. You will be guided. And the wheel is always moving here. It is moving in your favor. Please know this. You do have luck and destiny and fortune on your side. So the way things are now, they will not stay the same. You are moving into a period of growth and expansion in your life, and you can expect new opportunities to come in. This could include new partnerships, possibly a soulmate, because you do have the soulmate card here with the Lovers. So remember that in order to get through difficult times like this, you do need to let go and trust. Because this card is saying that things are unfolding the way that they're meant to. You have to believe this and believe in divine timing, truly, from the center of your soul. Believe that things are happening for a reason, and don't try and stop them from happening. Don't try and, resist. This is positive change coming into your life, right? All right, I hope that makes sense. And it is a number 10, so we are talking about the end of a cycle here. A new cycle will be starting soon for you. So try and ride the wave of this cycle. It's moving you in a new positive direction, no matter what struggles you're going through right now. I I see that what has put you here is you have the Six of Bones, which is very nice. This is that earth energy. I see you've been very generous and very giving of yourself. It's possible that you've even been so giving of yourself that you've neglected to take care of yourself, your needs. But I do feel that you've been very generous and open to giving and receiving in relationships in the past. And that is, that's excellent to see. It's an excellent card in the foundation position. What else am I getting here? Yes, it's just saying who or what has been generous in your life, who or what needs help. Continue to reside in that receptivity. Bring the balance into your relationships. There should be give and take. All right, it should be fairly equal, fairly balanced as well. But here it's saying that you've been very generous. We have 2 sixes in your reading. Okay, 6s are about harmony. All right, it's a harmonious energy. But you walk into May with a little bit of a disharmonious energy with the 5 of Stones here. So I think that with time, that's going to change. In your past, I'm seeing a fire sign energy. This could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. And it's a very passionate energy, very energetic, impatient possibly, loving, yes, but sometimes the Knight of Stones can be someone that's a bit of a flash in the pan. So they come into your life, they rush into your life, and they're all full of passion, and then they leave just as soon as they came. So it's flirtatious, it's passionate, it's creative, but this can also be someone, like I said, who is kind of a player, or someone who, you know, they're very different in their approach, for sure, but they have this little fire burning for you. All right, so this is, you know, a powerful fire sign energy in your past that had rushed into your life. And maybe they're bringing some of this fire energy into your current situation, causing some havoc, causing some difficulties. All right, just remember that things are going to change. All right, if they aren't already, they're going to. And this is all happening for a reason. Now, in your thoughts and feelings, you feel very torn. On the one hand, you deeply love this person. You feel so attracted to this person. This is a soulmate. Okay, look at the card. It's 2 conjoined hummingbirds. They live in like a flower, and this is like a heart. So this is someone who is very, very, very much your twin flame. Okay, you're thinking about this relationship. It is a head or a heart decision, and right now maybe there's some disharmony between what your head is saying and what your heart is saying. Okay, your head may be saying one thing and your heart saying another. Either way, you feel very passionate about this person. This person likely has come into your life to teach you deep lessons. Okay, I always say soulmates are divine teachers. All right, so you feel this energy so strongly. And it's possible that you have a very big decision to make this month. This is a karmic relationship or a big decision that you have to make. Now, what I'm seeing going into the middle of May, you have the King of Plumes. All right, now this is more logical, and this is an air sign energy. It doesn't have to be, but it could be Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. Now, this person is not an intuitive. They're more in their head. And they're very much going to make decisions based on what their logic is saying, not what their heart is saying. So it seems that while you do have a decision to make here, it's possible, Capricorn, that you kind of shut down your heart chakra and go with more your crown chakra here. Right, this is a vulture and a monarch butterfly. Butterflies are about change. So I feel like there's been a change actually in terms of how you're perceiving the situation. I feel that there's a lot of communications happening for you this month, important communications. You do have the Eight of Plumes, which is similar to the Eight of Wands. I see you sending out passionate communications this month. Most of them will get through, but there's a possibility that one of them may not. But I feel like you're communicating from a place of logic, not emotion, if that makes sense. Logic, not emotion. In your environment, I'm getting a water sign energy, Queen of Blooms. She is the Queen of Cups in reverse, and this is someone who's extremely emotional. They are going up and down, up and down, up and down. 1 minute they're happy, the next they're sad. They're very moody. And look at all these tentacles here, okay? So this person can be very touchy-feely with you. They can actually sometimes be very out of control emotionally. But I see that you are balancing that energy by becoming the Knight of Plumes, the King of Plumes here. So again, this could be a water sign energy in your environment, a Scorpio, Cancer or Pisces, female energy or receptive energy. Now your energy is coming up. I have two masculine energies here, one in your past and one in your future. And then I do see a water sign in your environment. This is someone very important to you, likely your partner that you're communicating with. And if they are not a water sign, then they have a lot of water energy in their chart, like a Pisces moon or a Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising, that kind of thing. I really feel that this person could be communicating with you heavily around the full moon, because if you see here, we have the full moon. Your hopes and fears. This could be a hope or a fear because the Four of Plumes represents taking a break. It's a fall from grace. So your fear may be that there's going to be some kind of break between you two, or that there's a loss of momentum here. The bird is like falling from the sky, so, or falling. So I feel that this is some kind of coming down period. That could be your fear. As a hope, it could be that, you know, you're tired of flying and you need a break. So you're tired of moving forward and you need to take it down a notch. And your outcome for the month of May is the moon. The moon is all about our intuition, but also our deepest fears and illusions, and not really maybe seeing things clearly by the light of day, living in sort of a world of fantasy and emotion. Deep emotion, of course, but maybe that emotion is kind of clouding our intuition a little bit, and we're seeing things with rosy-colored glasses, not how they really are. So be careful about your own things that are confusing to you, your emotions, and use your intuition, okay? Your intuition is going to be very important this month, and do know that you are being moved in the right direction. Spirit is always guiding you. And I do see big changes happening for you, okay? It's raining out, so there may be some raindrops out there. I feel like some of you are just feeling very overwhelmed at the end of the month here. So it's possible that you want to take a break or you need to take a break. But I feel that you're moving in a direction where you're relying more on your logical side, more on your mind than your heart. But I do see communications going back and forth with you and a water sign closer to the middle of the month. And again, there's some fighting and there's some petty hassles and struggles at the beginning of May, but I do feel like you're able to kind of stay in your power, if that makes sense. Let me go ahead and pull a message from the Psychic Tarot for the heart. Spirit, please help guide Capricorn. This is for all my Capricorn suns, moons, and risings, and those on the cusp. We have Master. And that is card 15. Let's talk about it. Keywords are fear, identify, release, negativity, freedom, and love. Fear and doubt often prevent a relationship from flowering or from manifesting. In matters of the heart, they can restrict and confine. They prevent you from opening to the joy and love that's waiting for you. A fearful heart closes in upon itself and sees only negativity and doubt. Your fears can even make you question your own value, causing you to wonder whether you're worthy of being loved or if you'll ever find love. These thoughts, if not controlled, will manifest more of the same, continuing in a never-ending destructive cycle. It's time to take action. To master your fears, you must first identify them. What fears about love have you allowed yourself to believe? Are you concerned about being lovable? Are you uneasy about giving up your freedom in order to be in a relationship? Do you find it too difficult to speak up about your needs and ask that they be met? Sit quietly and uncover what may be holding you back. By the very act of facing your fears, you will recognize them for the deceptions that they are, and you will discover the power to master and eliminate them. The absence of fear is unconditional love. Please take some time to look at your fears and doubts so you can release them. This will free you to manifest joyful and loving relationships. Know that you can have the relationships you desire. Act now to release your fears and open your heart. Your affirmation is, I now release my fears and open fully to a loving relationship with myself and others. And the traditional tarot archetype is the devil. I do see this resonating, especially when I see the moon card here. Okay. So some of you, don't let fear hold you back from what it is that you want. And especially from what it is that you believe of yourself. Because some of the things that you believe may be very much untrue. All right. Although the devil didn't come up in your reading, these are guidance messages, so they're helping you to work with the energies that are coming forward for me, coming forward for your sign this month. So think of it as a tool to help you navigate some of the things that are going to be coming up for you emotionally, mentally, physically. Right? Master your fears, Capricorn. Don't let them get out of control. All right, let's pull one more card from the Romance Angels. Okay, it says let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay, this very much is like the Wheel of Fortune, which is what I was saying before, that when you let go and let things happen naturally, you really, you let the divine energy take over. And instead of exerting all this control over yourself or a relationship, you're going to be able to release more and be more centered and just let things unfold as they're supposed to. All right, so let me go ahead and pull up this card for you. It's just a short. Okay. The Romance Angels have heard your prayers about your love life, Capricorn. Now it's up to you to allow their help to manifest by stepping out of their way. By trying to control other people or external circumstances, you'll only frustrate yourself and slow down your answered prayer. There are plenty of times in life that call for you to take charge, but this isn't one of them. Of course, it's fine to have your preferences, practice visualizations, and hold intentions. Definitely ask the angels of your desires. This card is a reminder, however, that your prayer may be answered differently from what you had in mind. Be open to all possibilities and trust in God's infinite wisdom and compassionate love. Control issues are based upon fears that others, including God, won't live up to your expectations. This is also called outlining, where you hand the universe a script of how you want it and everyone to behave. Outlining could cause you to overlook an even more beautiful way in which your prayers may be answered. So please, call upon the Romance Angels to elevate your levels of trust so that you can enjoy the creative avenues by which true love comes to you. And I do feel that you will get everything that you need in divine time. Everything that you want will come to you. So use these guidance messages to your advantage this month. I recommend writing them down and having them in a place where you can refer to them on a daily basis. All right? As a reminder that you don't need to try and control this situation. It's just going to unfold naturally. And it's going to be for your highest good, the way that it unfolds. So just let go. All right? And that also means releasing your fears. You may be very, very fearful about what's going to happen next, but when you're living in that future moment, you're not enjoying the present moment at all. Okay, and you're attracting more of that fear-based energy into your life, which can be very negative in the long run. All right? So, Capricorn, sending you many blessings. Wishing you much love this month. I hope it's a great one. And looking forward to hearing what if you guys resonate and how it's going. Take care.